If you've tried everything to accomplish something and it's still not working, you could have an energetic block. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to remove energetic blocks both simply and effectively. Hey there, I'm Anna Davila. I am a purpose mentor, breathwork facilitator, and shadow work specialist. Subscribe for my best tips and practices on connecting with your intuition, connecting with your power, with your magic, and stepping into your soul aligned career. How to remove these energetic blocks. Like I mentioned, this is going to be very simple but yet very effective. First, it's really important to understand that these energetic blocks can be inner blocks or outer blocks. Let's talk about inner blocks first. I think those are really powerful to address first. Inner blocks are when there's an aspect of you that's not wanting to create the same thing you want to create. It's an aspect of you that does not want the same thing you want. It's important to identify these aspects of you so that you can stop bumping heads and instead work with these aspects, communicate, clarify with these aspects why you want the thing that you're wanting so they can get on board. Because if not, they're going to fight you the entire way, and that's an inner block. I'm going to give you a quick example. Let's say that you're desiring to step into the career of your dreams, into a career that's doing the work that your soul came here to do, a career that's going to bring abundance and joy, fulfillment, impact, all the things. There may be an aspect of you that does not want this because stepping into your soul aligned career, into the career that you dream of, requires you to become a leader, requires you to grow, requires you to put yourself out there to possibly be seen and heard and use your voice. When you hear this, you may think, why wouldn't that aspect of me want that for me? These are all great things. Due to trauma, limiting beliefs, programming, different experiences that you had in your entire life, it contributed and gave information to that aspect of you. Maybe you experience and witness your caretakers, your family members, maybe your friends, parents, and caretakers. Maybe you witness everyone have a job out of obligation and having to pay the bills instead of having one because it was what they wanted to do in the world. An aspect of you may believe that by you having a different experience with what a career can feel like and look like and what that experience can be, you may be leaving people behind. Maybe your loved ones, maybe your friends. Maybe an aspect of you is scared that if you were to have that truly different experience, you would lose the ones that you love. They would walk away from you. They wouldn't relate to you. They would think that you're different. This is all happening in a subconscious level. Even though you may not be thinking about that consciously, it's actually running in your subconscious, is running in the background, and it's dictating how you show up and the decisions that you make. In order to release this type of block, you need to identify it. So become aware of the aspect of you that doesn't want this thing that you want and why. And then create evidence that it's safe to release that block, that it's safe to actually get on board with what you're wanting to create in your life so that all aspects of you can work together. In the example that I gave, how you would release that block is by one, identifying what the actual belief is, and then two, coming up with evidence as to why that is false. So, for example, you're wanting to step into the career of your dreams. You want to do work that you love. You want to get paid doing what you love. And then there's an aspect of you that believes that's not okay, that maybe your loved ones aren't going to be able to relate to you, that maybe that means you're leaving them behind. How I would prove that these are wrong is by coming up with evidence. So, is it really true that if you experience an amazing career that you love, that your loved ones are going to leave you? Is that really true? No. Possibly by you doing that, you're going to be able to be more resourced and more stable to support your family. You having the career of your dreams can also open up the path for the rest of your family to do the same. Sometimes just seeing one person do it that you know and you can relate to opens up your possibilities of you being able to do it too. So maybe family members that are younger, the newer generations, they're going to witness you and say, that's available for me too. Another evidence can be that you having the career that you love that brings you joy is actually honoring every single person that came before you. Maybe they did not have the privilege, the resources, the ability to pursue the thing that they love. By you living it, you're doing it for you, for them, for all of us. Now, you can absolutely stop there, but you can also include a little bit of candle magic. I think candle magic is a really powerful way to solidify this work. And so I like to use a black candle for releasing anything. And so you lovingly embed the candle with energy, of what you're releasing, the aspect of you that has those beliefs. You're releasing those beliefs, you're releasing those energetic blocks so that you can be able to move forward. Now, let's talk about how to remove outer energetic blocks. The important thing is to first get clear as to what the block is. Really understanding what is blocking you is going to be important for you to channel energy to remove it, to release it. If you're unaware, then do a little bit of work in getting clear here. What is the actual problem, right? What is the reason why I'm not able to accomplish the thing that I'm working so hard at? And journal about it, maybe do a little bit of divination, maybe use some tarot cards, or just whatever way you work with getting clear as to what's actually happening energetically, do that first. Is it something like finances, not having resources? If it's not having time, if it's not being able to find a place to live or get a new job or be accepted into college or whatever it is. Once you have clarity as to what the thing is, then you can really focus and be precise at channeling energy to release it, to remove it. The way that I do this is by one, declaring it. And this is a state of being that you must choose to be in. And with practice, it's going to be easier and easier to get into. If you've experienced a lot of fear in your life, at the beginning, this can be a little bit hard. I remember that I used to be scared of all the things. There's been a lot of trauma in my life, a lot of fear of everything. And so at the beginning, it was hard to get into this state of being, but I'm going to give you a few tips and kind of prompts to help you hold on and identify what that energy feels like inside of you. So you need to get into the state of like, don't fuck with me type of energy. This is it. This is what I'm saying. This is what's happening. This is what I'm doing. Like it's slight energy of like just super grounded and firm and like warrior energy. And also fuck out of here. That's it. This is it. Right. It's slightly, it's like a combination of power, a little bit of like frustration, but more grounded. So the way I like to anchor it and remind myself of what that feels like, I think of, okay, what would a warrior in the moment of like, let's go feel like? I get into that state and I declare for that to be released. Like, I'm done. That's it. It ends here. That is really powerful. And then I solidify it with fire. So this can be writing it out and then burning it and seeing it, like really looking at it transmute and transform and be released. I love when you write something on paper that you're releasing and then you burn it and you see how the words actually disappear before the paper disappears. That really allows it to penetrate my subconscious mind to know and every aspect of me engaging into releasing it. If you want to give a little more umph to this, you can also do this on the dark moon. If you have any questions about this, definitely let me know in the comments. I will love to support you in any way that I can. And if this video was helpful, consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on more videos like this.